Welcome back. In this video, I have explained question and answers pertaining to the poem An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Spender. बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में कैसे भी क्वेश्चंस आएँ, आरटीसी, एमसीक्यू और शॉर्ट और लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन आंसर, you will be able to answer any of it if you go through and understand this video well. 1. How does the map become children's window? The map is symbolic of the world beyond. But the slum children are never able to become a part of this beautiful world and have their hopes and aspirations fulfilled. The open-handed map in their classroom only shows them glimpses of the world. ये बच्चे बाहर तो जा नहीं पाते, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी मिल नहीं पाती. इनके लिए तो जो मैप लगा हुआ है क्लासरूम की वॉल पे, वही इनके लिए विंडो टू द वर्ल्ड है. सेकेंड, व्हाट डज द वर्ड विंडोज़ सिम्बलाइज? द वर्ड विंडोज़ इज सिम्बॉलिक ऑफ द वर्ल्ड बियॉन्ड द स्लम्स. द स्लम चिल्ड्रन लुक एक्सपेक्टेंटली एट द ब्यूटिफुल वर्ल्ड beyond the confines of the slums. But these sights and glimpses are shut upon them as they are deprived of opportunities and means. सबके लिए विंडो जो है वो सिंबलाइज करती है फ्रीडम टू द आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड, जो आपको विंडो के बाहर दिख रहा है. इनके लिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. इनके लिए बिकॉज इनके लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं है. ये तो विंडो के बाहर भी उनके लिए तो वही स्लम एरिया ही है. एक्सप्लेन. शट अपॉन देयर लाइव्स लाइक कैटाकॉम्स. The slum children are denied the bounties of the world beyond their slums. Their lives are shut up in the centimeters of those slums where they slither and slog to make both ends meet. Catacombs है जहाँ पर एक टनल होती है जहाँ पर डेड बॉडीज़ को बरी किया जाता है. इनके लिए तो स्लम एरिया बिल्कुल वैसा ही है. उनकी छोटी सी वो वर्ल्ड है, उसके आगे वो जा नहीं पाते हैं. How does the poet describe the sky? The poet describes the sky as a lead sky, implying that even the horizon seemed to be enclosing on the children, rather than giving them space to reach out. पोएट ने स्काई को लेड स्काई की तरह इम्प्लाई किया है कि वो डार्क है, ग्लूमी है, फॉगी है. कोई उनको एंड में होराइजन नहीं दिख रहा या कहीं से एक लाइट आती हुई दिख नहीं रही. Question 5. The walls of the classroom are decorated with pictures of Shakespeare, buildings with domes, world maps, and beautiful valleys. How do these contrast with the world of these children? The poet saw the lives of slum children as far removed from that which is represented in school books, maps, photographs of alpine valleys, pictures of buildings with domes, and the bust of Shakespeare. The glories of the world filled the textbooks and their classroom walls, but failed to liberate these children from the reality of their impoverished existence in the cramped waste of modern industrial towns. The pictures serve as a stark contrast to the lives reality of the children. These children live in an environment of poverty, hunger, scarcity, and disease. Here the children live in a pathetic condition in contrast to the prosperous and developing world as depicted on the classroom walls. कॉन्ट्रास्ट दिखाया गया है कि वॉल्स के ऊपर तो मैप लगा हुआ है, ब्यूटीफुल पिक्चर्स हैं, बट एक्चुअल इनकी लाइफ वैसी बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. क्वेश्चन 6. डिस्क्राइब द 3 deprived children as described by the poet. Among the 3 deprived children described by Spender in the poem, the first is a tall girl with a weighed down head, signifying that she is mentally and physically exhausted. The second is the paper-thin boy with frightened eyes. He is malnourished with twisted bones. The third is an unnoticed sweet and young boy whose eyes live in a dream. Mention the characteristics of slum children. They are drained of energy, they are pale and thin, they are undernourished, unwanted, unkempt like rootless weeds. They are exhausted, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Question 8. Contrast the imagery of the slum with donations on the wall. The slum is described as dark and dim, where the children live on slag heap. They have a foggy future. The course of life for them is a narrow street with a lead sky that encloses on them. This is in contrast to the donations on the wall. Shakespeare's head symbolizes an enlightened mind and the cloudless bright skies. And the Tyrolese Valley are contrasted with the foggy environment of the slum. The donations talk both of beauty and progress, while the slum is regressive. 9. In what way are the slum children unsung fighters? The poet has used various images to convey that the slum children are a deprived lot. They are underprivileged as they are denied basic amenities of food, shelter, and education. Despite living in deprivation, these children fight the battle of life courageously. They are the heroes whose victories are never celebrated. Their lot is to slither in dirt and squalor. They have to make desperate attempts to live on against all odds. Question 10. What modern imagery has been used in the poem? The images of cloudless dawn and civilized dome have been used here to create an aura of the modern civilized world. The slums are the gifts of modernization. The increasing pollution on this count has deprived the children of the bounties of nature, like admiring the beauty of an early dawn or breathing in fresh air. Rapid urbanization and tall concrete structures are overriding the open spaces where childhood could bloom in a healthy environment. Question 11. The world for the slum children is a dark hole. Comment. The map of the world which hangs in their classroom is a mockery for the slum children, for the world for them comprises the dark holes of the slum. However, they may aspire to stretch out the boundaries of their world. For them, life remains confined within the four walls of the slum. They may catch glimpses of the vastness of the outside world from their classroom windows, but they may never become a part of the vastness and its beauty. उनकी लाइफ तो उसी डार्क होल के अंदर ही कन्फाइंड है और उन्हें हार्डली कोई चांस है कि उन्हें कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले कि वो बाहर एक्चुअल वर्ल्ड को देख पाएँ. Question 12. How is all their time and space a foggy slum? The slum children waste their childhood on heaps of slag and garbage. They rake in the garbage, hunting for the thrown away bits of food and articles to satisfy their needs. They are undernourished and weak. Their skin literally peeps through their bones, and they use mended glasses, making them look shattered and torn like the bits of bottle on a stone. Their entire life is spent in dearth and impoverishment, and the innocence of their childhood is clouded by the pain and suffering of slum life. पोएट ने स्लम चिल्ड्रन की लाइफ एंड उनकी कंडीशन को एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है इस पोएम में कि हाउ मिजरेबल देयर कंडीशन इज़. Question 13. What does the poet mean by saying, let their tongues run naked into books? It is in education that the poet sees hope for the slum children. He strongly feels that the lives of these children will remain dark, narrow, and unfulfilled unless they are properly educated. So he wants that education be made available to all. These children can break themselves free from the shackles of slums only when we let them read voraciously and excel professionally. पोइट के हिसाब से अगर उन्हें अच्छी से एजुकेशन दी जाए, प्रॉपर एजुकेशन जो उन्हें रेडी करे वर्ल्ड को फेस करने में, तो ही ये अपने यहाँ से निकल के बाहर एक्चुअल वर्ल्ड में सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं. तभी उन्हें वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिल सकती हैं. Question 14. History is theirs whose language is the sun. Explain. One can make a mark in history if only one outshines others. One has to outshine and glow like the sun. People who have the courage and conviction to break free from the constraints of life are the ones who create history. Great men are not different people, but those who do things differently. Holds absolutely true for people who create history with their grit and determination. ऑर्डिनरी लोगों की तो कोई बात करता नहीं है. हिस्ट्री वही क्रिएट करते हैं जो ऑर्डिनरी से एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी होते हैं. हम में से ही कुछ लोग होते हैं जो आगे जाकर कुछ अचीव करते हैं, तो वो देखने में तो अलग नहीं होते. इट्स जस्ट दैट कि वो चीज़ों को अलग तरीके से या अलग सोच के साथ करते हैं, विच मेक्स दैम बेटर दैन अदर्स. Question 15. How is the final stanza different from the others? The final stanza is different from the others as it begins and ends on an optimistic note. It is an appeal to the concerned authorities to change the lives of the children by becoming their map or guide, their introduction to the world, to improve the state of the classroom and make their education meaningful and relevant. The poem ends with a burst of color and light, a sharp contrast to the dull and dreary atmosphere of the classroom. फर्स्ट 3 स्टैंजा में तो पोएट ने एक्सप्लेन करी है इनकी कंडीशन द स्लम चिल्ड्रन की, विच इज़ ऑब्वियसली वेरी ड्रेरी एंड मिजरेबल. लास्ट स्टैंजा में उसने सॉल्यूशन भी दिया. अगर इनकी प्रॉब्लम्स बताई हैं तो उसका सॉल्यूशन भी सजेस्ट करा है कि गवर्नमेंट जो है, अथॉरिटीज़ हैं, वो कर सकती हैं इनके लिए कुछ. अगर वो एक्चुअली में जब विज़िट करती हैं तो इनके बेटरमेंट के लिए सोचें और फिर एक्शंस ले भी, ताकि इनकी लाइफ कुछ बेटर हो सके. क्वेश्चन 16. द पोएट यूजेस द फ्रेज far east twice in the poem. Explain its significance. The first time the poet uses the phrase in the very first stanza is to express the idea that the slum children are metamorphically far away from the mainstream of life, freedom, adventure, and joy. The second time he uses it in the second stanza is to highlight the fact that there is a wide chasm between the slum children and the rosy picture depicted by the posters on the wall. पोएट ने 2 बार यूज़ किया ये फ्रेज़ फार ईस्ट. फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में तो ये दिखाने के लिए किया है कि जो स्लम चिल्ड्रन हैं वो एक्चुअली में बहुत बहुत दूर हैं रियल वर्ल्ड से, जो एक्चुअल लाइफ होती है जिसमें फ्रीडम होता है, एडवेंचर होता है, जॉय होता है. सेकेंड टाइम उसने सेकेंड स्टैंजा में यूज़ किया है ये बताने के लिए कि जो इनके यहाँ पे वॉल्स पे अच्छी अच्छी पिक्चर्स लगा रखी हैं, मैप लगा रखा है वर्ल्ड का, वो कितना कॉन्ट्रास्ट है इनकी एक्चुअल लाइफ से, कितना डिफरेंस है इन दोनों चीज़ों में. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. इन माई प्रीवियस वीडियो आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड द एंटायर पोएम लाइन बाय लाइन विद देयर वर्ड मीनिंग्स, एक्सप्लेनेशन, फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच एंड आई हैव इवन एक्सप्लेन द की टेक अवेज. हर फ्रेज़ को, हर फिगर ऑफ स्पीच को अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है. अगर आप वो वीडियो भी देखेंगे इट विल बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल टू यू. थैंक यू.